Hello there, and welcome to today's Daily Dominion, which is Pure Empires. It seems like we roll I don't know. Someone needs to collect statistics on some of these boards at some point. Anyway, we have Salt the Earth, which of course is the AI's favorite event, and also Baths. So I hesitate to call it a deck, but there's a when you salt the earth, you collect the bath points if you don't get anything else on your turn, buy anything else. That scores 3 points a turn and can end the game relatively quickly. At least for 6 turns, the bath stuff, you score that. And then you end up with, if you're not like buying silvers and stuff, on your $3 hands, I guess you buy silvers or like in gladiators, maybe, or farmers markets. And you probably can end the game in about, it's kind of hard to say. It does depend on the shuffles, because if your money clumps and you hit like 6 or something, 5, 6, 7, it's no good for you particularly. But you basically just have your starting cards and then like a few terminal silvers or silvers, and you just salt the earth whenever you can afford it, and otherwise buy like a silver or something. That could probably end the game in, depending on the shuffles, 12 or 13 turns maybe. I mean, it scores a decent amount, right? It scores like 20-ish points. It's not a lot of points, to be fair. But if the other person doesn't have anything going on, then it could be slow. To be honest, I don't think the AI will do that, single-mindedly. It'll use Salt the Earth, but only if it's like going to be to his advantage. I think what I'll do here is open with an Overlord, just because you do get the bath points on the second turn. An Overlord is quite good here. You don't have to open with Overlord, though. You can open with like Gladiator or Temple or whatever, something like that. Do have our thing miss, and then the question is whether we want points or a patrician, or I guess another Overlord. Kind of don't want another Overlord yet. Okay, so the AI does in fact just go ahead and salt the earth right off rip here. So we'll see. Maybe they're gonna get there on us. We're not getting the best, I wouldn't say the best draws of all time here. I don't even know if we want another Overlord. Okay, now they're buying gold, so they're a little confused, to say the least. This Gladiator will not win. We still continue to have, in my mind, at least pretty abysmal draws. So we're not going to have a lot of turns. And they've blocked the Gladiators, so that's not helping. Though they lowered the Gladiators, so we get like 3 more turns maybe. I don't know if we're going to make it. There are some points we can grab. But it's going awfully. Hmm. So 2 turns. We have to like uncover the fortune. What turn is this? 11. Okay, we know they don't have a wild hunt. So we maybe can draw here, though I don't know what the last card is. Okay, it's a copper. Wish we had a little more money. We find the villa. This is almost certainly not going to cut it. We're gonna need another turn, which we probably aren't getting. Hey, I didn't do this to anybody else when I was reading the thread. I knew it was a possibility. I just didn't know that AI would play it. They could be missing it. We could play an Enchantress, I guess, though that doesn't seem... I mean, it blocks the Wild Hunt at least, but which they haven't played in a while. We'll solve there. Just kidding. JK. We get to a temple. I mean, in all actuality, they're very likely to just be done here. We can't afford. It would be nice to have a capital, so we could do capital fortune. They're not buying a temple. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We really need. Well, we should stop and check here, because we really need those wild hunt points. So this is our only overlord. This is it. So to get to wild hunt points, we have to do that now. 9 would give us 16. And we're going to have, this gladiator is going to hit. So we'll be up to 6, 9, 12. $24, which is a lot of dollars. So we can get 9, 15. Yeah, we can win here. Because the AI only had $3. We managed to scoot on by. It's crazy. Oh, they actually bought one province. When did they do that? This is sort of crazy. When did they buy an estate? I'm just confused. Did they take the wild hunt points at some point? Let's watch the AI turns, okay? Okay, AI buys an overlord, pays off debt, salts the earth, silver, gold, salts the earth. This is where they buy the province. You may actually be better off just salting, though I guess they wouldn't have very many points. Salt the earth. Buys an estate. Well, okay, that makes sense here. Yeah, that makes sense at this point. Oh, okay. I mean, the issue is that this deck doesn't score very well. And there are pretty good ways of scoring between the wild hunts and stuff. But it's still kind of scary. And I don't have any idea if they're like unlucky or lucky with the number of salts. Like maybe they have fewer salts by turn 12 on average. I don't really know. It's not like a deck I play. So fortunate to squeak by with the extra turn. I mean, we can try and play a different opening line and see if we get anything better. Go any quicker, but I mean, we may just be kind of stuck on the shuffles. I don't even know what you would do. You could try like Gladiator Silver just to have like money going a little bit better and take the wild hunts earlier and then, have more villas ultimately. This kind of hand is weird though, because like you're not all that likely to draw $4 to be able to buy the villa. Yeah. If you have the Gladiator first, then you can do this in a nice order. Or if you have the Gladiator and the Wild Hunt, rather, I should say. But this is the same thing. Like if we don't, it just doesn't run. Or it's pretty sensitive to the shuffles, I should say. The AI has totally gone off on a completely different track this time. So, you know what? I should actually, probably pretty much anytime the AI does this, I should let it go so this is like a totally different game for a number of reasons. One of which is just that the AI is just doing all this stuff that is going to make it slower to empty the piles ultimately. Though I was extremely slow. Some of the buys were nice. Like it was nice to get the wild hunts, but then we had the collision in a way that we couldn't do the villas, which is partly on how I built, but partly just kind of bad luck. I don't know. I mean, you could get an Enchantress sooner too. It's something you could think about doing. You really don't want to go into too far debt if you have the wild hunts, because you want to be able to buy a villa if necessary. This is actually a nice shuffle to trigger, at least. We're still not moving anywhere. This has not gone well in any way, shape, or form. Maybe if we find a wild hunt, this is like horrible. But we should be able to win. I mean, I think the AI will I think the AI is just giving us enough turns here. Oh, they took the wild hunt at some point, I guess. They have a, whatchamacallit? Our patricians have been absolute garbage. And buy. Let's see there. That's pretty good. That should actually be. This should be double salt. Like the capitals are okay for the salt stuff, but they should be double salt. And here we hit this. No villas. No villas to be found. This is the same as the other situation. We really have had like very crummy draws. We have enough 1, 2, 3. We do have enough to get Emporium by, but like why? This is another wild hunt, I believe, in the bottom here. Yeah, like there, that should be double salt. The AI is funny. It's like sometimes it has pretty good cognizance of like in-game goals. Not really, actually. It's really bad at it, but every once in a while it plays where it looks like it's being cognizant of in-game goals. And then it'll do something like that where it's I don't know how to get enough stuff or enough points at this time. I'm not going to get a whole lot more turns. There are these points. They're in the Emporium points. And there are a couple provinces, but that's not a lot. We have to play a lot of wild hunts between now and then, which maybe we can do. The villas are just hiding. We don't really want to play the overlords as villas particularly. I have just like a completely, I guess, misguided view of what this deck is capable of because it keeps disappointing me in tremendous ways. I don't think we can win. I mean, this is a lot of points, but there aren't provinces left. We can get 12. What can we get? We could get 16, at least 32. That's 6 duchies. This is like 18. We could get 30. 36. It's kind of close because we could get the temple. We didn't play an enchantress either here, so we can super easily dud again. They may have wild hunt. We need to probably change this a little bit to do like mid-turn villa gain this way and save the overlord for something. If nothing, at least an enchantress. We don't really need this much money. That at least stopped them being able to do an overlord. We're still going to fail to draw here. Almost, very nearly. I mean, it's not done yet either. So this, again, costs us a little bit in the way of fortune, having to do the villa mid-turn, but this will win. But it only win because the AI is doing that stupid stuff. It's not like a real, not a real win. The other game was actually a little more real, slightly, like very slightly. I don't know. I don't know what is happening here. I still think this is right. So then there's like, what did I buy here? Like a temple already? Maybe that was too soon. But this is still going to run into the same issue a little bit. Now this is a little slightly different. I don't know if it's any better, but it is slightly different. No, that's not right anyway. We should do this. We are again playing this world where the AI is doing some other stuff besides just purely but we've done no trashing here. They had an overlord of all things. I don't know if there's another silver. I think there is a silver down here, so I think this is actually safe to play the Wild Hunt. I don't know why I'm replaying this again. Well, it was safe and it also did not matter. This is going to dead draw. This is draw 3 actions for sure. Oh, we got the copper. We got the copper. They would crush us with the capitals if they would just double assault. Like they would actually just destroy us. I don't know if we're gonna have, what do we have at the end here? We should get excuse me. I probably should have taken. Will this get enough? This is gonna like barely get enough for a villa. No, it's not. See, we shouldn't even buy this. We gotta go back. We shouldn't buy the Emporium. We should pay the debt off so we can actually, if we find Wild Hunt, actually play it. Or if we find these draws though. What is that? I don't understand. I just don't actually get it. Sort of. I don't think it should run this poorly. I truly don't. I mean, there's a problem. It's a villa. It's not a real village, but I still don't actually think it should run this badly. But there's clearly some issue either with the trashing or just with that composition. Because the turns have been so bad over and 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 over again. I don't think we should do the villa there. Well, okay, actually, we should change this a little bit. So we need to have. It would be kind of nice to draw the fortune. No, we do have enough to pay for it. We didn't draw it. I mean, we can draw it. This should win again. This is like probably enough stuff. Yeah. Have an even. I don't know. I hate this. I don't know. I hate it. It just doesn't run. You need like a cheaper village or something. The money economy stuff is weird. maybe it's the shuffles, but like one thing, well, it's gone now, isn't it? I was gonna say we didn't try just straight temple opening. I mean, that's kind of what we played with the Overlord in the first game, but we didn't try Temple Silver. Maybe that does something exciting. I don't know. All right, well, we got the win, but it was all unsatisfying, and I'm not sure how I feel about today. Mixed feelings. I'll have to search deep within myself to really figure it out, but I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll catch you all tomorrow.